Thank you so much, Tutor Abhil. Hello, everyone. Good day, our dear learners from all over the Philippines. I'm Tutor Roel, your math coach in Math 10. I'm a proud teacher of Ocampo National High School from the Schools Division Office of Camarines Sur. Binabati ko po ang aming very nimble SDS, Dr. Lloyd Enidea, our EPS in Math, Ma'am Sarah Christine P. Godoy, our PSDS in Secondary, Ma'am Lourdes Nopre, our dear Principal, Sir Wilhelm Prila, my department head, Sir Pancracio Sola, our dear learners, parents, lalo na pong aking advisory class, 10B. So, hello everyone. Once again, I'm Tutor Ruel, ang makakasama po ni Tutor Abhil in Math 10. So, kami po ang math coach, kayo naman are dear learners, ang aming math leads. So, math leads, are you ready to learn new math lessons? Alam namin na very excited na kayo to learn new things. So, thank you so much for having me here, and every Friday, makakasama niyo po kami. So, Tutor Abhil.
Thank you so much, Tutor Roel. Bibitinin ko muna kayo mga online viewers at mga online learners sa mathematics. Sabi nga kanina ni Tutor Roel, kung kami daw ang inyong mga mathematics coach, kayo naman ang aming mga math leads. Kaya naman maya-maya lamang ay sasamahan ulit tayo ni Tutor Roel. But for now, tutuloy-tuloy muna natin ang discussion. See you later, Tutor Roel. Okay, so welcome to our quarter 1, week 1, mga great and learners. At ang ating pag-uusapan ay tungkol sa generating patterns and illustrating arithmetic sequence together with me nga, your Tutor Abhil, and of course, yung Tutor Roel. So, di ba, hindi lang isa, kundi dalawa pa ang mga kasama natin every Math Day Friday sa Grade 10 Mathematics. At alam ko ang lahat ng mga students sa Tutor Roel ay excited na makasama siya ng full length. For this week, ako lang muna ang mag-discuss, pero hintayin nyo lang dahil darating ang linggo na siya naman ang magdi-discuss ng buong topic natin. But for now, ako muna ang makakasama ninyo sa discussion. Ayan. So, ang daming bumabati from Ramon National High School, San Francisco Integrated National High School, at sa iba't iba pang mga schools from Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Now, let us continue mga online learners. So, let's have acknowledge first kung ano or saan natin kinuha ang ating mga references or mga activities na gagamitin natin for this afternoon. So we have 2 references. Number 1, yung ating Schools Division Office of Bataan na ginagamit ko para sa aking module reference for grade 10. And of course, as Schools Division o sa Region 5 sa Bicol, sa Schools Division Office naman ng Camarines Sur na ginagamit naman ni Tutor Roel para naman masigurado nating mas marami tayong mga students na makikater this afternoon. So, hindi lang dito sa Norte, kundi sa Visayas part din at sa Mindanao part din. Ayan. So, now, ano nga ba ang layunin natin or what are the objectives for our quarter 1, week 1? Number 1 is to generate and describe patterns. So, may idea na ba kayo kung anong pag-uusapan natin? Alam ko na pag-aralan na rin to ng grade 9 at grade 8 yata. Nagkaroon na tayo ng konting introduction about this. But for now, papalalimin pa natin ang magiging discussion natin about the topic. Of course, we need to find the next few terms of a sequence. Ayan, narinig nyo na yung salitang, yung pinaka-key term, sequence. Ibig sabihin, pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa sequence, okay? List the terms in a sequence given the general term. Ayan. So, tatry nating subukan na isulat at hulaan ang mga kasunod na terms sa isang given sequence. Find the general or end term of a sequence. Pag-aaralan din natin kung paano ba makuha ang end term. Ayan, may mga bumubusina pa sa aking paligid, di ba? Ayan. So now let's have first our vocabulary check. For you to understand and for us to understand further the lesson of our topic this afternoon, we need to identify first or define first the different meaning or different definition of terms. Now let's start with this given set of letters or jumbled letters. Ano kaya ang sagot sa given na ito? Isulat lamang inyong kasagutan sa ating comment section. At habang naghihintay tayo, batiin lang muna natin sa David Adams Causo from Culiat High School at ang kanyang teacher, Ma'am S.P. Ventura, J. Marie Rosette Banyaga from San Ramon National High School. Gayon din binabati sila Kiden Chersey Ruiz from San Ramon National High School. Si Janelle Ann Maligaya Pedro from A. Paterno National High School. Sila Andre De Cepeda, Pedro A. Paterno rin, Hilary Kyle, ayan may mga sagot na sila, Alaysa Pattern, Catherine Pattern, may sagot na rin si Vicente Valles del Rosario, si Vince Perarisa. Tingnan natin ang kanilang mga sagot for 5 seconds. Let us check if Pattern is correct. So the answer for this one is Pattern. That is correct. Very good. Correct sila si Joy, sila Annalyn, tama rin sagot ni Faith, nila Ara Jane, ganun din ang sagot nila Raya, Ninya, ganon, Ryu Canillas, John Lloyd Bustilya, Alan Galang, that is correct. So let us define what pattern is. Pattern is a series or sequence that repeats. Sabi nga, di ba, pattern, paulit-ulit. Ito yung mga tipong merong sinusundan na format, merong inuulit na mga nangyayari. It is a cycle, basically. So, nalalaman natin ang isang bagay kapag may pattern, kapag ito ay may sinusundang format or sabi nga it repeats, di ba? So sila Evalor, sila Sharon, Altea, tama ang kanilang mga kasagutan. Ayan, nagpapabati si Daniela from Paterno National High School. Ayan. Now let's have our second given. What is this given word? Jill Grace Tawagon, tama rin ang sagot, nakahabol ka pa. Tingnan nga raw natin. Let's have our 5 seconds for this. Okay, now, while waiting for the answer, sila Alex Bricolio then from Coliat High School, Jenilyn Alcaraz from Paterno, Micaela Tandelo Cruz, infinite sequence ang sagot ni Eliza. Jenilyn Alcaraz, infinite sequence din. Let us check, infinite ba to o finite sequence? Sabi ni Ali Kirk Onke, finite. Star Diang Kinay, finite sequence. Jenilyn Alcaraz, finite daw. Binago niya ang kanyang sagot. Cyrene Banao, finite sequence then. Let us check your answer. That is correct. This one is a finite sequence. So what do you mean by finite sequence? A finite sequence is a sequence with first term and last term. Ibig sabihin, merong unang term or may unang given at merong huling given. May katapusan from the term itself, finite, natatapos or may katapusan. Now, let us proceed to our next given. What do you think will be this next word? JC De La Cruz, may mga sagot na sila, infinite. Cyrene Banao, sila Mika Bawanta, nakahabol dun sa finite sequence. So let us check the other things pa po Okay. Infinite daw, sabi ni Ali Kirk, ayan. Eliza, Jenilyn, si Angela, infinite. Andrea, infinite. Let us check your answer. The answer is infinite sequence. Jennifer, Jill Grace, you are all correct. Infinite sequence ang tamang sagot. Hillary, Catherine, Alan, that is correct. Sila, sino ba ito? John Carl, Rona May, si Cyrene, Era, Vicente, and Evalor. Yan. What is infinite sequence? So from the opposite definition of finite sequence, infinite sequence is a sequence with first term but no last term. Mark, John, you are correct. Analea, Rosel, John Benedict, Ryan, Nina, Shady, you are all correct. So ito namang infinite sequence, meron siyang first term pero wala siyang last term or wala siyang katapusan. So yun yung pagkakaiba ni infinite at ni finite. Mika Buwanta, you are also correct. Shady, you are also correct. Now let's have another term. Let's have this one. What do you think is this given word? Let's have our 5 seconds. Okay, so while waiting, sabi ni Jill Grace, tawagan function, Jessie Joy Lactao function, Eliza, JC De La Cruz, Ali Kirk, Andrea, Aira, Vince Perarisa, John Carl Santillas, Ray Canillas, Gerald Coltivo, Jenny Lynn, and Ryan Nina Cyrene, and Star, and Mira. At si Vicente Valles, Alan Galang, and Sheila Yeshamay, Hillary, Catherine, John Benedict, they say function. That is correct. This one is function. At kapag sinabi nating function, Chastity, you're also correct. Ara Jane, Jan Lester, and Manilyn, and Analea JC. Mira, tama ang inyong mga sagot. Function is a relation in which each element of the domain is paired with exactly one element of the range. Ibig sabihin, isa lang ang pares na meron ang domain at ang range. Kung ano yung given na range, papaliwanag natin mamaya yan up to the latter part of this given discussion. Yan. Gerald Astria, you're correct. Rupert Paul Legaspina, magandang hapon from Culiat High School. Shane Margaret Ignacio, hello. Tama rin ang sagot, function ito. Now let's have another given. What do you think is this word? Okay, what is this word? What is the given? Hannelyn Mercado, sabi niya sequence. Jennifer Villanueva, sabi niya rin sequence. Check natin yung mga iba pang sagot sa ating YouTube channel. Ayan, nandito, nakita natin. Ryan, Lacey Joy, Rai Canillas, Star, Jennifer Vicente Valles, Mira Formentos, Almira, sabi nila sequence. That is correct. The answer is sequence. At ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng sequence? Since ito ang topic natin for this afternoon. Sequence is a function whose domain is in the finite set 1, 2, 3 to the n power, to the n term, or the infinite set of 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, there are two given kinds of set or sequence set. We have the finite set, yun yung merong first term at merong last term. At ito naman yung infinite set, yun yung may first term at wala namang last term. Ayan, tama ang sagot nila. El Katrina de Patricia Toledo, Rosal Mendua, El Valor, Albert Beran, Shane Ignacio, and Alan Galang. Now let's have another given. What do you think is this word? Tingnan nga natin kung ano ang sagot nitong first word na to. Mark Edward A. Lugtu, ang ating tutor from STO Galang. Tama ba? Magbalakat, Pampaga, sorry. Kasi Mabalakat, Pampaga. Magandang hapon, Tutor Mark Edward, Tutor Neil. Ayan. Okay, so ang sagot nila ay concussion. Yung iba, medyo nalito yan. Vince Perariza, succession daw. And let us check. Aljon Patagok, Mika Desti Bawaya. Tama ba? Ang pagkakasagot. John Carl, Ryle Canillas, ganun din ang sagot nila Vicente, succession. Let us check if this is correct. Very good. The answer is succession. And succession means it is an application of the set N wherein set of natural excluding zero. Kasi di ba kapag sabi natin nga natural numbers, hindi kasama dito yung zero. Bakit? Dahil naturally, we are not counting starting from zero. Naturally, we are counting starting from 1. That's why natural numbers start from 1 up to the positive numbers or the positive integers. Tama rin sagot ni Jill Grace Tawagon, Jan Lester De Leon. Yan si Sir Neil nakikisagot. That is correct. Now, let us discuss. Let us try to discuss our topic for today by starting the definition of terms. Yan. Sabi ni sabi nung classmate nyo kanina, ayan, kahit daw maling sagot kinokopya. Okay lang po pero tama yun dapat hinumuhula tayo ng maayos para hindi tayo nangongopya ng maling sagot. Ayan. Hello Gerald Austria, tama rin sagot. Nakahaba lang yung sagot na succession. Johnny Serrato from Ramon National High School. Now let us discuss sequence. What is a sequence? So sabi kanina, a sequence is a set of numbers written in succession. Each element of the sequence is called term. So as an example, let's have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So meron tayong ilang terms. Ang mga terms natin dyan ay 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. On that given sequence, how many terms do we have? Grade 10. Ilang terms meron tayo dito? Meron tayong 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Mula dun sa ating mga terms, nababasa natin or pinapakalanan natin ang mga terms na ito depende sa kanilang position. If we have 5 terms, therefore, of course, kung nauna yung term na yon, yung 2, we will read this one as the first term. Yung 4 will become the second term. Yung 6 will become the third term. Yung 8 will have the fourth term. And of course, sa 10 will be the fifth term. Sabi ni Pauline Ramirez, meron pong 5 terms. That is correct. There are 5 terms and those terms are named depending on their position. Yung 2 ang first term, 4 second term, 6 third term, 8 fourth term, and 10 fifth term. Kyle Astrero, that's correct. Mika Buwanta and Albert Veran, we have 5 terms. You are all correct. Jennifer Villanueva, nakahabol, tama. Now, there are 2 different kind of sequence, the finite sequence and the infinite sequence. Sabi kanina, it is said to be finite if it has first and last term. It is infinite if the sequence has a first term but no last term. So, yun ang pagkakaiba nila, okay? Yung finite, merong first term at merong last term. Yung infinite, merong first term pero walang last term. Yes, hello, good afternoon then from San Francisco Integrated National High School, si Maricel Savaliero. Magandang hapon. At from Mangahan High School, si Pauline Ramirez. Good afternoon. Example, ang ating letter A, there is a given terms of 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. In letter B, there is 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Sa palagay ninyo mga great and learners, ang letter A ba ay finite or infinite? Ang letter B ba ay finite or infinite? Write your answer to our comment section. At habang naghihintay ako ng inyong mga sagot, batiin lang natin si Rosel Mendua from Maraway, Lipa City. Magandang hapon. Josephine Lumbao, yes, sabi niya, infinite sequence ang pagmamahal sa kanya, pero finite sequence ang pagmamahal niya sa'yo. Ayan, that's fine ha, pero sa mathematics, infinite ang iyong matututunan. Kaya dapat mag-aral muna bago ang love life, mga anak. Si Althea Jen Princess Nicole Hannah Faith Sherry Neal, magandang hapon. At si Jill Grace from National High School. Sabi ni Josephine, ayan, di ba bumawi si Josephine, yung letter A po is finite, letter B po infinite. Jennifer, finite. Sila Pauline, finite, infinite si Eliza, si John Lloyd, finite, infinite, Jessie Joy, Vince Perariza. That is correct. Ang letter A ay finite sequence dahil may first term at last term. Kung mapapansin natin, ang first term ay 1 at yung last term sa letter A ay 16. At ang letter B naman ay infinite dahil ang first term ay 3 pero wala siyang last term. That is correct. John Carl Santillas, Mika Bawanta, Albert Veran, Cyrene Banao, sila Eva Lore, tama rin ang sagot. Si John Lester pa ay galing sa San Ramon or Ramon National High School. Tama rin ang sagot nila Almira, nila Shane, nila JC De La Cruz, Raya, Alan Galang. That is correct. Very good. Now let us continue. Tutor Mill, you are also correct. What will be the next shape? Yan. What is the next shape? We have square, circle, triangle, square, square, circle, circle, triangle, triangle, square, 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 circle. Is it letter A, square, letter B, circle, letter C, triangle? Ayan. Ano ba kaya ang inyong magiging kasagutan? The answer will be letter B. Circle, no? Kasi kung mapapansin natin ang pattern, tig-isa muna na shape, tapos sumunod, di ba? Tigda-dalawa na given na parehas, sumunod, tigta-tatlo, dapat ang magiging sunod ay letter B. Gerald Coldibo, you are correct. Eliza, Ara Jane, Jessie Joy, ayan, dinrawing niya pa. Very good. Vicente, sila Kim, Eliza, that is also correct. Now, let us have another activity. 120, 60, 30, and 15. What do you think will be the next term? Sabi lang, mali po. Yeah, okay lang, anak. Walang problema, ha? Bawi tayo ulit. Is it letter A, 7.5, B, 45, or C, negative 15? What do you think is the answer? So, at lamang yung kasagutan sa ating comment section. John Lloyd Bustillia, sabi niya letter A. Let us check if John Lloyd is correct. The answer will be letter A. That is 7.5. Ayan, that is correct. JC De La Cruz, Andriel. Ayan, tama yung mga sagutan. Now, let's have the listing the terms of a sequence. So, let us write the first four terms. A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. Paano ba natin gagawin to? Ayan. Step number 1. Assign values for n. So let us assign the first four terms. The values of n will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step number 2. Find the values of the term by substituting the value of n to the given equation. Dahil nakapag-assign na tayo ng values ng n, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we will substitute the given values of n to our equation. So for the first term, napakita ko naman na yung solution. A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. Papalitan natin yung n ng 1. Magiging a sub 1 is equal to 12 minus 3 times 1. Dahil yung n, ginawa na nating 1 as the first term. A sub 1 is equal to 12 minus 3. And 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. That is correct. So that will be your a sub 1. How about the second term? A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. A sub 2 is equal to 12 minus 3 times 2. Papalitan naman natin ng 2. Okay? And then, A sub 2 is equal to 12 minus 6. A sub 2 is equal to 6. 6 will be the second term. Ayan, may sagot na si Josephine Lumbao. 9630. Let us check kung tama ang iyong sagot. A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. A sub 3 is equal to 12 minus 3 times 3. A sub 3 is equal to 12 minus 9 dahil pinalitan na natin yung n is equal to 3. And then A sub 3 is equal to 3 because of 12 minus 9, and that will be the third term. And the fourth term will be, yes, that is correct. Bawal po ang n is equal to 0. Bakit? Kasi nga we're talking about the first four terms. So usually natural numbers ang ginagamit natin, and we'll start from 1, Josephine Lumbao. So, yun yung sagot dun sa iyong katanungan. Okay. Now, let's start another one. A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. A sub 4 is equal to 12 minus 3 times 4. A sub 4 is equal to 12 minus 12. So, therefore, A sub 4 is equal to 0. So, from that, our given or our first four terms will be 9, 6, 3, and 0. Yan. You're welcome, Josephine. So our first four terms will be 9, 6, 3, and 0. Ayan. Sabi ni Leslie Joy Lactao, ang sakit po sa utak, okay lang. Isa lang naman to. First week pa lang naman natin to. So wala namang problema na pag-aralan natin. And do not forget that we have team replay. Papapanood pa rin natin itong mga tutorial sessions natin sa mga susunod na araw. Anytime, anywhere, di ba? Lakas maka-promotion ng team replay natin. Now let's write the seventh term of A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. Ayan. So paano naman daw natin makukuha yung seventh term? So mapapansin nyo kanina, pinapalitan lang natin yung value ng n. Since ang hinahanap natin dito ay seventh term, papalitan natin yung value ng n ng 7. Okay? So what will happen kapag pinalitan natin yung ating formula doon sa ating, sa ating given. So, syempre, pinakita ko na rin ang solution. A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n. Pinalitan natin ng n ng 7. 8 sub 7 is equal to 12 minus 3 times 7. And then A sub 7 is equal to 12 minus 21. Dahil yung 3 times 7 ay 21. So, 12 minus 21, A sub 7 is equal to negative 9. Therefore, the seventh term is negative 9. Ayan. Did you get the process, great and learners? Nakuha ba natin kung paano sagutan? Huwag kayong mag-alala dahil pwede kayong magtanong with Tutor of Hill and Tutor Ruel din. Pwede kayong magtanong sa amin direct. Pwede kayong mag-PM sa amin kung meron kayong nahihirapan. At katulad na sinabi ko kanina, pwede tayo sa team replay. Ayan. Sabi ni Albert Ferran, wala daw po bang mas mahirap para pagpawisan ako. Ayan. Pwede ka naman, pwede yan. Eto, try natin kung masasagutan mo pa siya, di ba? Kayang-kaya mo to. What is the end term of the sequence 2, 5, 10, 17 to the so on and so forth? Yan. Hello, JC De La Cruz. Ayan. So, ano naman kaya ang ating makukuha dito? So, sabi natin, di ba, a sub 1 is equal to 2, which is equal to 1 squared plus 1. A sub 2 is equal to 5, which is 2 squared plus 1. A sub 3 is equal to 10, which is 3 squared plus 1. Kung makikita natin, di ba? Kung makikita natin dyan, merong pattern na sinusundan. At yung makikita natin, di ba, ay, yan, pa-shoutout daw si JC De La Cruz. Hello po, good afternoon, Ma'am SP Ventura. Magandang hapon at maraming salamat po sa pagpo-promote po ng ating DepEd online tutorial. Ayan. So, yan. Ang pattern natin, di ba, yung ating 3 squared o yung pinaka parang 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared plus 1. Constant natin. Therefore, n squared or yung pinaka-n term natin of this given sequence is equivalent to a sub n is equal to n squared plus 1. Hello, magandang hapon. Ayan. Okay. Now, let us try to practice this given activity. Find the next three numbers from a given pattern. -4, -2, 4, -8, and 16. What do you think will be the next three numbers? Let us check. Tuloy-tuloy lang natin ha. So the first number is -32. Dahil kung mapapansin niyo, there is a common multiplier of -2. Nakuha yung next term by multiplying the preceding term by -2. -2 times -2, kaya nakuha yung +4. 4 times -2, kaya nakuha yung -8. -8 times -2, kaya nakuha yung +16. Therefore, the answer will become -32 for our next term. So, tama ang sagot ni Josephine Lumbao. Let us check kung tama nga ba. -32 times -2 is +64. You are correct. Also, Angela Navarro. Tama. Very good. And then, 64 times -2 is equal to -128. Yan. Very good. Ang galing ha. Ang galing. Lassie Joy Lactao, OG, Jenna, you are all correct. Very good. Ang gagaling na ating mga sagot. Yes. John Kenneth Donor. Magandang hapon. You are also correct. Janelle Maligaya, tama rin yung sagot. Now, let us try to consider the formula a sub n is equal to 4n minus 1. What do you think are the first four terms of the sequence? And let us evaluate a sub 20 and write what is the 20th term. Mika Buwanta, you are also correct. Evalor de Guzman, tama rin ang yung sagot. Ayan, very good. Ayan. Now, let's answer this one. Arjane Anyo Nuevo, tama rin ang yung kasagutan. So, what are the first four terms of the sequence? So, tingnan natin, ha? First term, syempre, diba, kukuhanin muna natin yung ating 1, 2, 3, 4. Substitute natin ang value ng n dun sa ating equation. Therefore, you will have a sub n is equal to 4n minus 1. A sub 1 is equal to 4 times 1 minus 1. And then, we will have 4 minus 1. Therefore, that is 3. And that will become your first term. Did you get that? Nakuha ba? Okay, very good. Next, a sub n is equal to 4n minus 1. A sub 2 is equal to 4 times 2 minus 1. A sub 2 is equal to 8 minus 1. Therefore, a sub 2 is equal to 7. And that will become your seventh term or the second term. Yan, sabi ni Kyle Astrero, 3, 7, 11, 15. Hello din sa Mera Giamed from Kuliat High School. At ganun din sagot ni Josephine Lumbao. May sagot na siya. Ayan. Si Winsor Domingo rin, 3, 7, 11, 15. Leslie Joy Lactao, 3, 7, 11, 15 din ang kanyang sagot. Sila Ryan Nina Angela, yun din ang kanyang sagot. Let us check. Okay, so the answer will be on this one is 7. Tama ang iyong kasagutan. A sub n is equal to 4n minus 1. Pinalitan naman ng n is equal to 3, kaya naging 4 times 3 minus 1. 12 minus 1 is equal to 11, kaya nakuha ang 11. And then for the fourth term, that is 15. Okay, so Evalor, Annalyn, Mira, Gerald, Cultivo, Altea, Tolentino, Jan Lester, Jan Carl, Ojelena, Mark, Jan, Mira, Albert, Averan, Arjane, you're all correct. Very good. So therefore, the first four terms of the given formula a sub n is equal to 4n minus 1 is 3, 7, 11, and 15. OG Jenna, you are all correct. Now, let us try to evaluate a sub 20 and write what is the 20th term. So yan, pinakita ko na. Substitute lang natin yung given na 20 doon sa value ng n. So therefore, you will have 4 times 20 minus 1. You will have now 80 minus 1. So what is 80 minus 1? The answer is 79. Therefore, 79 is the 20th term of the given formula. Arjun Añunuevo, Vince Perarisa, you are all correct dun sa ating first question. Now, there are ways of presenting values. Consider natin yung formula na ginamit kanina, a sub n is equal to 4n minus 1. This is what we call the tabular method. From the word itself, table or tabular. Yung ating given n is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ayan. At ang ating given naman na range ay 3, 7, 11, and 15, which are the first 4 terms. Ayan. So, tama rin ang sagot ni OG Jen na kanina 79. At si Mark Jan, sabi niya 79 ang 20th term. That is correct. Meron din tayo tatawag na listing method. Ito naman yung pair of coordinates, yung 1. Kapag 1 ang given nating value ng n, 3 yung magiging sagot. Kapag 2 yung given, 7. Kapag 3 yung given, 11 ang sagot. Kapag 4, 15. And this is what we call listing method of ways of presenting values. Evalor, Ara Jane, Althea, you're all correct. Ryanina and Albert, you are also correct. Now, let's try to have an application. On your monitor, sabi dyan, Mr. Rick gave Leah 20 pesos on her first day of cleaning the house. 30 pesos daw on her second day, and 40 pesos on her third day, and so on, increasing by 10 pesos each day. Letter A, let us draw a table of values showing the first 5 days of cleaning the house and the amount Leah received each day of cleaning the house. Letter B, write a pattern to describe the situation, or sulat natin yung pinaka-formula. Letter C, how much money will Leah receive on the 6th day? Letter D, how about the 100th day of cleaning, yung pang 100. Yan, 100th. 100th. Ngayon. Okay, let's try this given. Draw a table of values muna sa ating given, sa ating problem. Kung ang ating values ay, ayan, pinakita ko na pala yung sagot. Sabi daw, di ba, yung first day niya, 20 pesos. Second day niya, 30 pesos. Third day niya, 40 pesos. Fourth day niya, 50 pesos. At fifth day niya, 60 pesos. Ayan. Sabi na Albert Viran, sir, ako na ang una sasagot. Go, Albert! Kaya-kaya mo yan. Laban lang, nak. So, from the given table, ang atin namang gawin ay write a pattern to describe the situation. So, ano kaya ang formula na magagawa natin dito? So, that is a sub n is equal to 10n plus 10. That is correct. Ayan. Okay, so that will be our formula for this given. So from the given, ano kaya or magkano kaya ang magiging pera ni Leah sa ika-6 na araw ng kanyang paglilinis ng bahay? So, di ba? From the formula a sub n is equal to 10n plus 10, we will just simply substitute the value of n by 6 because we're talking about the 6th day or the 6th term. So 10 times 6 equal plus 10. That will become 10 times 6 is equal to 60 plus 10. The answer is 70. Okay, that is correct, ha? Tama yung mga sagutan. Ayan. Now, let's have another one. 100th day daw. So, a sub n is equal to 10n plus 10. A sub 100 is equal to 10 times 100 plus 10. A sub 100 is equal to 1,000 plus 10. Daniela De La Rosa, you are correct. Very good. Oo. Windsor Domingo, John Kenneth, Albert Veran, Angela, OG Jenna, Raya, you are also correct. 1,010 po ang sagot. Vince Perarisa, Althea, and Eliza, you are correct. Now, let's proceed to our assessment. Yeah, let us try to answer this one. Let us check lang ba para may namali yata ako ng konti. Let me just stop the screen. But before we proceed to our assessment, tawagin na muna ulit natin na makakasama ang ating tutor, Ruel, para sa ating assessment. Tutor Ruel? Wait lang, mag-stop lang ako ng screen natin, Tutor Ruel. Pero bumati ka muna sa ating mga online learners bago ako mag-share ulit ng screen.
Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much, Tutor Abhil. Kumusta, mathletes? Alam kong marami kayong natutunan with Tutor Abhil. How was it? Di ba sobrang dali lang ng math lesson? So, to learn, the best way to learn math is to do math, di ba? Sabi nga. So, for this one, alam ko, very easy lang ito para sa inyo. This time, we'll find out kung kumusta. We will check, we will test if ano yung mga natutunan nyo. We will have a 10-item quick check challenge. So, this one is 10 items lang naman ito. Kayang-kaya itong sagutan. But before that, we would like to thank schools na nagpa-participate po talaga for this online tutorial. Halimbawa, we have the Culiat High School, we have the Ramon National High School, Ocampo National High School, at yung iba pa. Also, the advisors and subject teachers, they really encourage their learners, their mathletes, to participate in this one. So, thank you so much for that. Again, binabati ko yung 10B class ko. Nakikita ko talaga they are really participating for this one. So, for this time, we'll proceed with the assessment. Choose the letter of the correct answer. So, excited na ako to see, sigurado ako makukuha niyo yung tamang sagot for this. Number 1, what is missing in the sequence blank, 4, 10, 16 blank? So, what are the missing terms? A, 2 and 22. B, negative 2 and 22. C, 2 and 24. Or D, letter D, Tutor Abhil, that is negative 2 and 24. So, timer starts now. So, give a try. Write the letter of the correct answer sa comment box. So, i-type niyo lang yung letter ng tamang sagot. What you think is best answer for this one? Ano kaya yung tamang sagot? Sige nga. Tingnan nga natin yung mga comment. Okay. Okay, halo-halo. We have C, mayroong B, we also have A. So what do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer for number 1 is, okay, letter B, it's negative 2 and 22. So kung titingnan nyo, nakuha yung 22 by adding 6 sa 16. So 16 plus 6 is 22. How about yung nasa unahan na number? Kung mag-add tayo para makuha yung kasunod, ano yung opposite ng mag-add? We will subtract. So 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Letter B yung sagot. Diba? Now, how about number 2? Subukan nga natin. How about number 2? So, give the first 3 terms of the nth term. A sub n is equal to 3n plus 7. So, mathletes, what do you think? Is it letter A, 10, 12, 15? Is it letter B, 10, 13, 16? Or C, 10, 12, 14? Or letter D, 10, 11, 12? Ano kaya dyan yung first 3 terms? So, timer. Okay. Sabi ni JC, Jenna, Mika, Josephine, and Patricia, letter B. Also, Anna Tricia May, letter B. The correct answer for number 2 is okay, the correct answer, Tutor Abhil, correct, letter B. Wow, very good. The correct answer is letter B. Okay, nakahabol sa inyo, Jonel Ann, Alex, Kedea, Albert. Okay, very good, Gerald. Now, how about number 3? Eto na. For number 3, formulate the rule for the given sequence 9, 6, 3, 0, negative 3. Alin kaya dyan yung rule sa sequence na ito? Is it A sub n is equal to 12 minus 3n? B, A sub n is equal to 3n plus 12? Letter C, A sub n is equal to 3n plus 6? Or D, A sub n is equal to 6 minus 3n? So, alin kaya dyan yung rule for that given sequence? Kung titingnan nyo, medyo mahirap. Sige nga, tingnan natin. Sabi ni John Lester, ni Jeji Joy, Daniela, Letter A. Same with Janelle and Annalyn. Sabi ng letter A. The correct answer is really letter A. So very good. Now, let's move on. How about yung number 4? By the way, kung mali yung sagot, don't feel sad about it. Okay po? Okay lang tayo mag-try. Kung nagkamali man, at least for this time, alam natin kung ano yung tamang sagot. So, okay lang magkamali. Number 4 tayo. What is the next term in the sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and 19? Is it A, 20, B, 21, C, 22, or D, 23? Sige nga, maraming may sagot. So we have Eliza, Gerald, Adriana, Mika, Jessie Joy, C. Sabi na, letter C. May iba, may sagot din ng A. So alin ba kaya dyan yung tamang sagot? Tutor Abhil, the correct answer is? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Okay, very good. Marami po nakakuha ng tamang sagot. It's 22. Nag-add lang tayo ng 3 kay number 19. So 19 plus 3 is 22. Kasi base sa given sequence, may pattern. Para makuha yung mga kasunod, mag-add lang ng 3. Now, let's move on. Number 5 tayo, mathletes. Number 5, find the next term in the sequence 7, 15, 23, 31. And also, the common difference. Ano kaya yung next term sa sequence at ano rin yung common difference? Is it A, 38.5, B, 38.6, C, 39.7, or D, 39 and 8? So what do you think, mathletes? Okay, sabi ni John Lester, so nagkamali ako sa una, okay lang magkamali, basta this time alam natin kung ano na yung tamang sagot. Paano na ko yung tamang sagot? So keep on trying, di ba po? So maraming may sagot, letter D. Okay, that is correct. The correct answer is letter D. Now, Tutor Abhil, let's proceed to, okay, this time, number 6 naman tayo. Thank you so much. Ang daming nagpa-participate sa atin ngayon. Number 6, what is the end term of the sequence 2, 4, 6, 8? So what is the end term or the rule sa given sequence na yan? What do you think? Sabi ni Daniela D, Evalor D, Daniela D, Josephine 6, okay, 2N. Okay, for this one, medyo marami nakuha ng mali. Okay lang po yan. For this one, the correct answer is letter C, 2N. A sub N is equal to 2N. So para makuha yung third term or the following terms, we will simply multiply kung pang ilang term siya by 2. So halimbawa, the second term is 4. Nakuha yung 4 by 2 times 2. Nakuha yung 6 by 2 times 3. Nakuha yung 8 because 2 times 4. So kung pang ilang term siya, i-multiply lang natin by 2. Now, number 7. Let's proceed to number 7. Okay, mathletes, number 7. What are the next two terms in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12? Ano yung sunod na dalawang terms in this given sequence? Letter A, 14, 16. Letter B, 15, 16. Letter C, 14, 15. Or letter D, 15, 18. Sige nga, tingnan natin. Ano ang sunod na dalawang terms? Okay, may mga sumasagot dito. Letter D from Yesha, Jessie Joy, Josephine. Okay, very good. Meron din may sagot na A. The correct answer for number 7 is letter. Okay, Tutor Abhil, it's letter D. Okay, correct. Paano nakuha yung letter D? Di ba may pattern dyan sa sequence? Mag-add lang tayo ng 3. So 12 plus 3 is 15, plus 3, it's 18. Kaya nakuha yung 15 and 18 na next two terms. Di ba po? So okay lang, medyo may maling sagot. Okay, okay lang po yan. Now, how about number 8? So my please, madali na matapos yung 10-item quick check challenge natin. For number 8 naman tayo, what is the seventh term of the sequence 4, 10, 16? What is the seventh term? Tatlong terms lang yung nandito, pero yung hinahanap, yung pang-pito. Is it A, 20, B, 30, C, 40, or D, 50? Pwede nyo ilista yung terms or gumamit nung rule. O, it's up to you kung ano yung gagawin yung way to solve this one base sa tinuro ni Tutor Aghil. Tingnan nga natin yung mga sagot dito. Okay, sabi ni Jennifer A, ni Alexa, Jessie Joy, Annalyn Albert. Okay, Jessie Joy, C. Okay, halo-halo. May A, may C, pero marami ang sagot ay C. The correct answer for number 8 ay letter C. It's 40. Okay, very good. Vicente, Gerald, Mira, Janelle, very good po sa inyo. Ang gagaling, matibay. Okay, now, let's proceed naman to number 9. Mathletes, for number 9, formulate the nth term of the sequence 7, 15, 23, 31. Ano yung rule for this one? Is it A sub n equals 8n minus 1? B, A sub n is equal to 8n plus 1? C, A sub n equals 7n minus 1? Or D, A sub n equals 7n plus 1? Alin kaya dyan yung rule? Number 9, okay, may sumagot ng C, D, at A. Okay, o na-mention din sa wakas si Vicente. Okay, estudyante ko po yun from 10B from Ocampo National High School. Okay, thank you so much sa mga nagpo-participate for this online tutorial in Math 10 with your math coaches, Tutor Ruel and Tutor Aghil. Okay, number 9, the answer is letter A. Okay, now, last one, number 10. So, Tutor Aghil, eto na tayo. Number 10 na po. Number 10, the first three terms of the sequence given the rule A sub n is equal to 2 raised to n is, ano yung first three terms? Gamit yung rule na A sub n is equal to 2 raised to n. Is it A, 1, 2, 4, B, 2, 4, 8, C, 2, 6, 8, or D, 2, 4, 6. So si n, papalitan nyo lang ng 1, ng 2, ng 3, then simplify. Ano dyan, alin kaya dyan? Yung first three terms. Okay, tingnan nga natin yung mga sagot. Okay, may A, may B, okay, may D. Sorry sir, nagkamali. Okay lang po kung kahit magkamali. Basta alam ko naman, you learn from your mistakes. Okay, marami sumagot ng B. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. It's 2, 4, and 8. So, sabi ni Josephine Lumbao, nagana mag-aral pag Ruel Teacher. Wow, thank you so much. Dahil dyan, plus 10. By the way, I used to give plus points in my students before. Kaya na-miss ko talaga po magturo. Right now, nasa classroom po ako. Okay, this time, natapos natin yung 10-item quick check challenge natin. So, alam ko, marami or halos nakuha nyo yung mga questions natin. Sige nga, palagay nga sa comment box, nakailan kayo? From 1 to 10, ilan po yung nakuha nyo? Sige nga, we're excited kami ni Tutor Aghil malaman if ilan yung nakuha nyong points. Di ba po, Tutor Aghil?
That is correct, Tutor Ruel. Kaya naman, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nag-participate sa atin para sa ating first week for this Mathalino Day Friday sa grade 10. And especially sa lahat ng mga students mo at sa mga students ko rin na naandyan ngayon na talagang yun yung advantage kapag may grade 10 tayong hawak at ito yung tinuturo natin. No? So, hindi naman totally ni-required pero at least alam natin na may mag-aabang sa atin. Wag lang dyan sa labasan ha. Dahil baka mamaya ay kung anong ano. Pero ganun pa man, katulad sinabi ko, sana maging consistent tayo mga online learners natin, grade 10. Every week lagi namin kayong kasama kasi hindi naman mawawala ang itulay. Yan. So bago ang lahat, dahil magpapaalam talaga tayo, Tutor Ruel, medyo overtime na tayo. Siguro nakaka-overwhelm din dahil sobrang first meeting kasi natin this day. Kaya ang dami rin nating nabati at ang dami nating nakasama. Ay paliwanag mo muna kung ano ang gagawin natin this math challenge of the week.
Yes, Tutor Aghil, thank you so much. Okay, last time kasi we have Project Matibay in our school wherein every week there is a math challenge. So dito gusto nating na i-incorporate din dito sa aling online tutorial kasi alam ko lahat ng mathletes natin ay willing to take the math challenge. Tama ba, mathletes? Yes, alam ko ready kayo for this math challenge. So our math challenge of the week, so consider the sequences 1994, 2001, 2008, and 1992, 2001, 2010. Now, what is the next number after 2001 that appears in both sequences? So, yung challenge natin has something to do with our lesson for this week na tinuro ng ating magaling na tutor, si Tutor Abhil. So, ang gagawin niyo po, you will post your answers sa inyong Facebook account, and then you will simply write hashtag Math10 Challenge. Again, don't forget to write hashtag Math10 Challenge. Or you may also message us on our Facebook account, Messenger account. Okay, thank you so much, Tutor Agil.
Or pwede rin naman nilang i-post ito sa ating DepEd Facebook group, ang DepEd Itulay, kung saan i-approve naman ito ng mga admins as long as lahat ng mga posting nyo ay related lamang po sa ating DepEd online tutorial. So again, for you to answer this math challenge of the week, just use the hashtag math challenge or math10 challenge. Ayan ha. At ipopostin nyo ang inyong sagot. Pwede rin naman kayo mag-selfie habang nanonood ditong ating DepEd online tutorial. And magpapaalam na tayo, Tutor Ruel, sa ating mga kasamang online viewers this afternoon. Pero bago ang lahat, bumati lang muna tayo ng konti lang, kahit na medyo overtime na tayo, isasagad na natin dito sa ating time limit na almost an hour na din. Batiin ko lang, of course, sila Tutor Carl, Patrick, Tadeo from SEO Olongapo City na nagpapabati sa'yo. Yan, gusto niya raw, gusto ko raw, natutuwa daw siya sa'yo at sabi niya ay talagang sabi niya, ang astig daw nating mag-tandem. So, tingnan natin yan. Well, mga online learners, abangan po kami ni Tutor Ruel every Masalinday Friday from 3:40 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Dito lamang po sa DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd Tayo, at sa YouTube channel natin, DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech, at DepEd TV Official. This is for Mathematics 10 Friday, 3:40 to 4:20 p.m. And of course, ayan si Sir Ray Alba, nanonood pala. Matibay.
Hello, sir.
Sir Ray. And of course, wag pong kalimutan, mamaya na po yan, mga senior high school students, ang aking episode 1 para sa DepEd TV sa 6 p.m. po sa IBC 13, GMA for the Box, lahat po ng mga cable channels na merong DepEd TV. Mamaya na pong 6:00 yan. Pakipanood nyo po ang aking first episode yan with DepEd TV. At makikita nyo rin po sa YouTube channel yan dahil uploaded na po ang first episode. And of course, wag pong kalimutan na abangan ang lahat ng mga math terrific tutors for junior high school from 1:40 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Yun nga, kami nga po ang kauli-ulian at nagsasara lagi ng ating DepEd online tutorial for junior high school. Pero, bago ang lahat wag rin muna tayong aalis dahil po standby lang tayo. Up next pa rin po ang ating senior high school at ALS tutors. So magpaalam ka na muna, Tutor Ruel, bago tayo tuloy magpaalam sa kanilang lahat.
Okay, thank you so much po, Tutor Abhil, to all our dear mathletes, teachers na nag-participate. Thank you so much. Also batiin ko rin si Juliana from Ayugan Ocampo to Sir Ray Alba, Sir Eli Villesa, sa lahat ng co-teachers from Ocampo National High School, all the teachers from SDO Camsur, thank you so much.